Namaskar, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Shear's Corner. Today, welcome back in the beginning of another gameplay series. The series which I'll most likely play every game of it, and we'll be continuing this series based on the timeline order, not the order of the games that are released. I believe all of you video games fans out there love this series, whether it's the previous games that are released before 2015 or the games after. I believe we have fans of this series all over the world. Yes, the series I'm talking about is Assassin's Creed, the action adventure stealth video game franchise created and developed by generally most of the Ubisoft development studios. Not all of them, but most of them. Some honorable mentions are Ubisoft Montreal, Ubisoft Quebec, Toronto, Anake, Sofia, and Milan's studios. This series that first began on the release of Assassin's Creed, the first game, on November the 13th of 2007, which took inspiration from the novel Alamut, written by the Slovenian writer Vladimir Bartol, and built upon the concepts of Prince of Persia series, has came to its 11th major and 21st of the all-time installations in the year of 2018 with the release of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So generally the Creed series is separated, you can separate it into three arcs as of yet. The first arc, which is your first 5 main games, the story is set in 2012 with the protagonist Desmond Miles using a machine that relieves the memories of his ancestors. And after that first 5 series, up until Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Abstergo employs an assassin's initiates recorded genetic memories using Helix software, helping Templars and Assassins find pieces of Eden in the modern world. The last 2 games, that is Assassin's Creed Origin and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, follow ex-Abstergo industry employee Layla Hassan as she is recruited in the Assassin's Order and her adventures. The entire series is set in an open world environment and presented in the third person perspective. And here the protagonists or the characters we play as take down targets using their combat and stealth skills and exploration of the environment itself. All of the Assassin's Creed series, there's a one of the unique parts is that all of these the games of Assassin's Creed are actually set in a historical event, a historically true event, while the story being told is fictional or maybe fictional, but the event and the timeline the stories are actually set on are quite historically accurate. So, as I said, that Assassin's Creed was first inspired from Prince of Persia, right? So, actually, the series originated out of the ideas of Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and kind of like that game was a success, and Ubisoft requesting their Montreal studio to develop a sequel aiming for the next generation of consoles. However, they took the gameplay of Sands of Time into an open world and like they was heavily inspired from that novel I told about by Sir Vladimir, or Mr. Vladimir, whatever you say, uh, the Nobel Alamut, which is essentially the cornerstone of the story told in Assassin's Creed 1. We'll talk about that novel, what it did, like what it said, and the story of Assassin's Creed 1 when we will play that game. Today we are here to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. As I said, I'll be going through the timeline sequence. So, according to the timeline sequence, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is set in 431 BC. After that came Assassin's Creed Origin, that was set in the late 40 BC. Then came Assassin's Creed 1 on 1191. Then came Creed 2, 1497. Brotherhood, 1506. Revelation, 1511. Black Flag, 1715. Rogue, 1752. 3. Assassin's Creed 3, and it's a little bit of like the rework is a little bit uh, time gating is a little bit different, but the starting is at 1765. The ending is a little bit different. And then came your Unity at 1789 and Syndicate at 1868. These are your major installments according to their uh, timelines, and I will be playing all these installments according to the very same timeline I stated here, right? So, what is Odyssey? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the recently created Assassin's Creed that is set on 431 BC. Uh, Quite similar, as I said, like all Assassin's Creed games kind of set in an open world environment, and specifically the original Odyssey is set in an entirety of a big vast land which gives you an entire freedom to go anywhere, which wasn't always available there. Like in the previous Assassin's Creed games, like the first created ones, the first 4 games or so, like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3 also had a little bit part of it, so on and so forth. I cannot tell the later parts that I have not played much of that. I've only played 3 and Black Flag a little bit, not too much, because I actually was testing which of the games set on which kind of settings on my computer. So yep, as you guys know, I need to like do the setting well so that recording doesn't get any problems. So there has a little bit of blocking part, not entirely, but during the storyline missions you get kind of blocked a little bit, but other than that you can explore the entire thing. For Origin and Odyssey, that blocking doesn't really exist. It takes more of a RPG aspect where you literally fail the quest if you like go out of that area or so, but it doesn't actually bars you from getting out of that area. I remember I got barred when I played Assassin's Creed 3. That was fun. So this game was released on October the 5th, 2018 on Windows, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on Japan, with the Google Stadia service coming on when the Stadia goes live on this year. And the actual thing that happened in this like series, or rather in this edition, in this installment, the game is set in a like you can think the 431 BC The major thing that happened at that time was the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta in Greece. So we have two characters here to choose from. It's either like a male or female mercenary, and have our role in the entire war as we go on. But what is Peloponnesian War? Before we begin the game, I'd like to give you the smallest detail about the Peloponnesian War so that you can understand exactly what is happening here, right? So, Peloponnesian War was a war that started on 431 BC and ended at 404 BC, April the 25th. It's an ancient Greek war fought by the Delian League led by Athens against the Peloponnesian League led by Sparta. And traditionally, this war is divided into three phases. The first phase is the Archimedean War. Sorry, Archidemian War, not Archimedean. What the hell? Archidemian War. Sparta launched repeated invasion on Attica, while Athens took advantage of its naval supremacy to ride the coast of Peloponnese and attempt to suppress signs of unrest in its empire. This wartime was concluded on 421 BC, signing of Peace of Misthios. The treaty, however, was undermined by renewed fighting in the Peloponnese. In 415 BC, just 6 years later, Athens dispatched a massive expeditionary force to attack Syracuse or Syracuse. I don't really know the exact pronunciation about it, but I'm guessing it's Syracuse, Sicily. The attack failed disastrously with the destruction of the entire force in just 2 years, further than 13 BC. And now came the final phase of this war, which is kind of referred as the Thessalian War or the Ionian War. Here, Sparta received support from the Achaemenid Empire or Achaemenid Empire. I don't know that's pronunciation yet. Supported rebellions in Athens' subject states in the Aegean Sea and Ionia, undermining Athens' empire and eventually depriving its naval supremacy. The destruction of its fleet in the Battle of Agospotami effectively ended the war, and Athens surrendered in the same year. Corinth and Thebes demanded that Athens should be destroyed and all its citizens should be enslaved, but Sparta refused. Interesting fact is that the term Peloponnesian War was not actually used by the major historian of this war, Thucydides, but it is universally used today in reflection of the Athens-centric sympathies of modern historians. This war kind of reshaped the Greek world. International levels, Athens, the strongest city-state in Greece prior to the war's beginning, was reduced to a state of near-complete subjection, while Sparta became established as the leading power of Greece. The economic cost of the war were felt all across Greece. Poverty became widespread in Peloponnese, while Athens found itself completely devastated, never regained its pre-war prosperity. The war also wrought subtle changes to Greek society. The conflict between democratic Athens and oligarchic Sparta, each of supported by their political factions, made a civil war common occurrence in Greece. The ancient warfare, which was originally limited and formalized form of conflict, was transformed in an all-out struggle between city-states, complete with atrocities on a large scale, shattering religious and cultural taboos, devastating vast swaths of countryside and destroying whole cities. The Peloponnesian War marked the dramatic end of the 5th century BC and the golden age of Greece. This war was also followed by the Corinthian War, which still the timeline was 909. Sorry, what is 900? 394 BC to 386 BC. Although it ended consecutively, helping Athens regain a little of its former greatness. Now, this is what actually happened in our history. This is like the compact size of it. And now we're going to see what happened in the game itself and what is the story Ubisoft is trying to tell us through this game, right? So let's go into it. So this is your game, and I'll be starting the new game. As you guys know, I have to play a little bit of the game to do all the settings and make sure that everything is working fine, right? I believe every single content creator needs to do that. I cannot help with that because we literally need to like tone down the sounds and check the graphical settings and so on and so forth. So yeah.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, Dunekis, have you ever gone fishing with your son?
I think I need to tone down the graphics a little bit
never.
more.
A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
It's getting a little choppy. Yep.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son,
I need to tone it down a little bit.
but now. Let us meet our fate, shall we? Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their bloods! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
Tone it down a little bit more. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Give me a sec. We'll tone it down a little bit more. Yeah. Quite good fluctuation over there. Hmm. Okay. Okay. 10 is fine. Yeah, this is fine, literally. This literally water is not so needed. Reflections, not that much. I think this is okay. Volumetric cloud is quite good. Texture detail is fine. Character is fine. Yeah. We'll take a look at the later parts. For now, though. Okay. Okay.
The advantage is ours! Don't worry!
Interesting. What the hell is this guy going? Nice. That guy is gone, and the last one. Another one. Oh, we actually had to go there. Okay.
Eunuch Spartan! I'll bring Xerxes your head! Xerxes sends his sheep to slaughter. Come, Persian! I will bring Xerxes your head, you insolent Spartan fool! Come and get it!
Shift.
Your bloodline ends today, Spartan! I'll get drunk on your blood as the crows feed on your eyes! You will die, and you will fail! Xerxes is the king of kings! All will bow before him after I crush you! Come, fool! Enough talk! Time to die! My son is more of a warrior than you! Once I'm done with you, king, all of Sparta's sons will be slaves for Xerxes! Sparta's sons would rather die! That can be arranged! Not so tough without your army to protect you! No match for a Spartan!
Indeed.
We are betrayed.
Okay. I definitely need to
Xerxes knows of the path behind the mountain. They're coming.
take down two settings there.
By dawn, it will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of...
was a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Finally.
Wow, this is big, Layla. Did you really think it's the spear?
This is the one. The book was almost right on top of it. I've never been so lucky in my life. Okay, let's start her up.
Are you sure we can trust this thing? I mean, the book could be...
Just started, Victoria.
You're the boss. I'll prep it for you.
Okay, so worth noting, I've made some changes since you were last in here.
There's no keeping up with the tech industry these days.
I can crank up the simulation to maximum sensory synchronization if you're up for it.
We'll play in the normal settings.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Understood. If you're looking for something a little more intense, I can always adjust the settings for you later. This bit will let me know how much information will be fed to you during your time in the Animus.
Well, all the time.
Give me as much information as you got. There's no way I'm going in there without some guidance.
Glad to help. You can always change your mind later. Listen, Layla, before you go off...
If this book is right, this spear, this story, it will change everything.
You're putting a lot of faith in a fairly unreliable source. Historian or not, this guy wrote about magical objects and the will of the gods.
He's not Homer. Herodotus was the first recorded historian, so there's a lot more truth in that text than you think. I mean, what better way is there of finding Isu artifacts than by trusting in the guy who claimed to meet an actual descendant?
I know, but...
I need you to trust me. You could be right. This spear, this book, it could all be crap. But something tells me it isn't, and I'm certainly not gonna let Abstergo find out first.
You're right. We haven't got much to lose anyway. There's just one small problem.
What is it?
This manuscript is in rough condition, to say the least. The DNA found on the spear has identified 2 different individuals. You're gonna have to pick which strand of DNA to pursue. The choice is yours.
So here we take our 2 characters. So one is Alexios, the other is Cassandra. I'll be playing as Alexios, you guys know.
He will lead us down the right path, I'm sure.
All right, boss. We're finally good to go. 431 BCE, here we come!
The start of the Peloponnesian War.
Good luck in there. No pressure or anything, but we're all depending on you.
Abstergo isn't gonna win this time. If what the book says is true and we do actually find the artifact, the assassins will finally have a chance to rise again.
You can do it!
Oh, and Victoria? Read the book. It holds the secrets I won't be able to find on my own when I'm in there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Island. On the wing of the eagle do we fly.
Shit face! Get down here. Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka! The Cyclops said you...
So, give me a little bit of time, guys. I'm just gonna change up the settings and be right back. This is like getting a little bit too choppy for my liking. So, yeah. Um, I think it is probably due to the fact that I have OBS open, because when I checked, I mean, I have recording open, not OBS, recordings going, which is why. Because when I checked last time, I mean, check today while having OBS open, it didn't chop so much. It's just better I just did the settings down and all. Certain settings. Odyssey is really not a game you're meant to play on a like below 1080 Ti systems. I mean, not play, record. And by this incident, you can all guess the direction this game is pursuing now. More graphics, better looking graphics, more like heavily detailed and stuff, which is generally the trend of every game nowadays. Well, it is not bad, it's actually very good. Depends on person to person, like totally. Okay, we're back. Like all the 1050 Ti, it's chopping, so yeah, on medium settings. Continue. Let's see from where they continue us to.
The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough! Get a little closer and I will.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects his heads. You have a lesson to learn.
If the Cyclops wants to teach me, tell him to come here himself. Never mess with the Cyclops! Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this. Nah. Thanks for the warning.
What happened to you?
It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus will bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Alexios? Maybe you could ask him for me.
I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
Wait, what? A vineyard? Malaka!
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
My head.
Choice. You will choice. You have impacted scene. Consider your. Okay.
Fun's over. Tell that one-eyed freak, if he sends you here again, I'm going to cut his other eye out and feed it to my bird. I'll see Marcos as soon as I'm dressed. I'll have to go up top to get dressed.
Hold shift to climb. Interesting. Okay. I see.
I'm not going to get caught without armor twice today.
Okay.
Let's get this on.
So these are inventory UI. What kind of armor is this? I don't know anyway. Browse bag. A broken bow. Okay. These are probably materials, yeah. Abilities. And it's where the ability point to spend. Okay. Don't have any ability point right now. There's a hunter, warrior, and assassin skill tree. Interesting. Interesting. Finally, quest tab, which has your main quest, which is the Odyssey quest, your added quest, world and characters, bounties and contracts. Finally, your map. This is the entire map of all the places we can go. Although not all places are available to us right now. Let's verify case altogether. Wait. They just
Phoebe slept here again. Poor kid. No place to call home.
Alright, so and I'm playing on a guided mode here. This it'll show me all the icons and so on and so forth. If you want, you can choose the exploration mode, which will literally start you off with nothing. I mean, no icons or something. Wait, oh. So you will not be able, like, you'll have to explore everything by yourself. My God. Okay.
Go! There he is! Get him!
Oh.
Right open. That's what I get for sparing you. No manners.
Alright, Mr. Poison Maker. And we can, like, carry the bodies and, like, kind of just but who cares? That's too much of a pain.
Guess this is the vineyard. Straight ahead.
Press V to call across. Okay.
There you are. Let's see what you've gotten yourself into this time, Marcos.
Okay. I guess press V again to, yeah, come back. Koinanima or Traska or something like that, eh?
Boss, I keep telling you, you can't do that.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Alexios, thank the gods! Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes?
I can still hear you! I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's besides the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine. Everybody buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine.
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
Wow.
Oh, it's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then, get it.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sami. I'm not very good at these things, as you know.
You want me to collect my own debt?
It's just waiting for you in Sami, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Dhuris. You know Dhuris. He's very nice.
Dhuris? How stupid can you get? Stop giving him money.
He always pays me back.
After I threaten him?
Exactly. Everybody benefits. Dhuris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work. Kefalonia is wonderful, is it not?
He'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
Of course he will. Oh, after there's another matter I want to discuss with you. After.
Fine, but I'm taking a horse. It's too hot and too long a walk to go on foot.
But...
Think of it as interest, Marcos. Everybody benefits.
Of course, my friend. You shall have your pick.
Lol.
Tell me about this one.
The Skiros. You have an eye for sturdy stock, my friend. That horse can cling to mountain passes like a goat.
The one in the middle. Tell me about it.
Ah, you have picked a beauty, my friend. That horse is from Thessalonia, bred for its courage.
I like the look of the one on the right.
Ah, the Macedonian. These are bred for battle. A true warrior's horse.
Okay.
I've made my choice.
Which one will it be?
That one. On the right.
Fine choice. But this particular breed has a few quirks that you might not be aware of. I wouldn't want you to take an unworthy horse.
Maybe I should have another look.
Choose wisely.
I'll take the one in the middle.
That one?
Maybe I should have another look.
Choose wisely.
The one on the left.
That one?
Okay, interesting.
Maybe I should have another look.
Choose wisely.
Wow.
That one. On the right.
That one?
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because...
I'm sure, Marcos.
Everybody benefits, especially you. You've chosen the great Phobos. He's never let me down.
Phobos.
Remember, meet me at the temple in Sami when you have your money from Dhuris. Ah, Efterpi. There's plenty of wine left to buy. Don't fret.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe's been taken.
By who?
Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road.
Tell me where they went.
In the direction of Itimena Beach.
The beach? Can she swim?
I'll get her.
Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Dhuris, Alexios.
Before we go, that manuscript or whatever I actually need to find out from here. Can I crouch? Option. Controls. Yeah, C is crouch, no? So why can I not crouch here? No one to watch me. No. Where's that manuscript? Hello? Yota, Utraska, whatever there is. Who's pinging, by the way? Okay.
Αληθώς τούτο συνέβη.
Hmm. Really, where is that manuscript? I don't think this one is it. This is in plain sight. Cannot steal from here. Lol. What a surprise, eh? Where is that manuscript, I wonder? I'll have to find later on. Yes.
Hey. Off we go now.
Maybe here somewhere. Or maybe not. Okay, what was that? And we can also take these side quests.
You don't look so good.
I angered them, I think. The gods.
Uh-oh. Murder or impiety?
Neither. I used to worship Hermes at the Droorati cave. There are gods there too, you know.
In the cave?
They grant wishes if you bring them tribute. So everyone makes an offering and asks for something in return. No wishes of mine granted though. I'm running out of money and tribute. I'm poor myself, you know. I did something wrong.
You know Hermes. He can be a trickster.
Oh, but there are many gods in this cave, all asking for different things. Go hear them yourself. You'll get my last tribute if you do. I need to know if they're real.
All right, don't worry. I'll go.
Oh, thank you. Remember, be careful where you step, misthios. You'll be walking on holy ground.
We'll see about that.
Interesting. Hungry gods. Although... Where's my horse? Oh, great. Now, how do I call my horse? X. Actually, I think this one was the... Need to get to level 2 for this. Okay, minerals.
There's a draft here. A crack in the wall. They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Okay. This place is literally too dark. Assassinating two people at the same time isn't easy. So they're moving.
That doesn't look right.
Okay. Come. Hey, come. Another one, eh? Let me see if they are. What a pain. Can't really assassinate these two. Done.
Bandits all along. People should have known something was off. And here's all their loot.
Nice loot. Oh. Bandits and bandits. Now where's that guy who gave us the quest? There.
Easy now. No gods in the caves, only bandits stealing people's hopes and Drachmi.
I knew it! Thieves!
At least you know you won't face Zeus's wrath. Maybe he'll take pity on you.
I hope Zeus bring his wrath on those bandits.
Don't worry, I brought mine. That should be good enough.
Now we have one ability point which we can spend on there's that bull rush. Kick, lol. This is something I literally need. Athena's eye. Press V to reveal all secrets. Now let's equip stuff. Now let's go to where we need to go. Nothing else, I guess. Oh, there's another one. A total of 4, eh?
Off we go. Ella. There they are. I'll sneak up on the Malakes.
Oh!
If only I had some bow and arrow.
Let me go!
or I'll tighten those ropes.
She'll make good ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
No one's gonna buy me from you. They're all poor.
Keep quiet, Phoebe. This tall grass will keep me hidden. Let the rest of those malakes get away.
Who did that?
Oh, what now?
That Marcos is going to be next.
What the?
Time to get Phoebe out of here.
Alexios, I'm here! Untie me!
Finally under armor.
Are you all right?
It wasn't so bad. Last time they put a cloth in my mouth so I'd stop biting.
Phoebe, just be careful. You're alone now since...
Since my parents died, I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got me and Marcos. We're your family, right?
Right, let's see whatever memory we are going to uncover.
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Don't give in! Let him have it! Got you.
Again, up.
Yes, Pater.
A Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Ready your staff. Widen your stance. A soldier grounds themselves. Good. Good. Approach me.
That's enough, Nikolaos. The sun's going down. Time to eat, don't you think?
What are we eating tonight?
Tonight, we are having baby Cassandra. And what a feast she will be.
No, not her. Take me instead. I'm tasty.
Yes, you're all sweet as honey. Now, come inside. The lamb's turning black.
Here. Lay her in bed.
Yes, Pater.
Alexios. You are my greatest pride. Remember that. You will bring this family to glory. Go.
Right.
You worry too much.
You don't worry enough.
We'll be alright if we watch out for each other. Which reminds me, the thug said you should watch your back.
What'd they say?
They said the Cyclops put a big bounty on you. Talos the Stonefist wants you dead.
Talos, the mercenary. Oh, am I ever not in trouble?
Better get him before he gets you. I hear he's really mean. I'll find my way back to town. Here!
Talos, the Stone Fist? That's just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that.
Haunted bounty hunters like Talos are hostile mercenaries who will hunt you down as long as you have a bounty. Bounties can usually be paid up, but Cyclops would accept payoffs. So this is our mercenary window. Review your position and the reviews of each tier as well as status, strength, weakness for all known mercenary and bounty hunters. As you should avoid him until you level up and become strong enough to fight. Talos is level 5, I see.
Come on! Easy. Sammy, Duris will be at the shop.
Now where is his annoying shop?
Good to see you. Alexios, good to see you. Get your boats here! Good for the whole family! Hey, stop! That's my stuff! Alright, I'll pay you, just stop! Fine. The mine is yours. Just leave.
Pleasure doing business with you, Duris.
Keep my name off your lips. I don't want the Cyclops coming after me for the debt you can't pay.
Return to Marcos.
Got a job to do, Alexios?
What is that? Ah, someone's statue. Mercenary work. Alright. Return to Marcos.
You're running out of time until the Cyclops comes for you, Malaka. He wants his money.
Could I have an extension?
When he sails back to Kefalonia, he'll come and break you as soon as he docks, if you don't get it.
Now, let's be civil.
You can't hide behind your glories, misthios forever, Marcos. He'll kill you, the mercenary, and that little runt girl that hangs around.
Of course, not a problem. I'll get the drachmi.
Good. or I'll come and watch the Cyclops feed you to his goats.
Ah, Alexios, I can tell from the smile on your face, Duris has paid you your drachmi.
Who's smiling? I just heard where you got the drachmi for the vineyard. Are you out of your fucking mind?
We can get the money back, can't we? I'm sure it's possible.
You've made an idiotic promise, Marcos. One we can't keep.
I thought you were invincible.
Maybe I am, but you're not.
I long for the old days. Remember them? They were simple. You had nothing, young and alone, and I had everything. And I gave you the world, Kefalonia, in the palm of your hand.
Cassandra!
Don't see fishes like you every day, huh? Oh! Ha! You hungry? How about we make a deal? I do something for you. You do a few things for me. Everybody wins. Best offer you're gonna get. Think about it.
Wait!
Kefalonia. Some gift.
You were nothing without Marcos, and look how far we've come. From an orphan on the streets to a misthios with a hovel.
Another Cyclops will take everything away. I can't protect you from him forever. He'll kill me too.
Oh, don't be scared of him. And look at you.
How could I go up against him? With what weapons? A rusty spear? A broken bow?
There you are. Skulking around the temple won't save you from me, Marcos.
Drusilla! I was just talking about you.
You were?
I need that wood, Marcos. These new bows will be the talk of the island. I can't make anything with those bandit malakes stopping the wood shipments.
Of course you can't. Why, I was just filling my friend Alexios in on the details. He already has a plan to deal with these bandits. He's the silent but deadly type.
I don't care who does it, but someone better got those bandits. Today.
A wonderful idea. I, for one, need to rush home. Alexios, I've cooked up a plan for our Cyclops dilemma. See me when you have time.
If you want your wood, you'll have to fix my broken bow first.
I usually only pay when the deed is done, but shit's moving at a snail's pace. Follow me. These bows will make me rich as Chrysos.
They're that good, are they?
War's brewing. The Athenians need good bows if they want to hold off the Spartans.
Everybody benefits, I guess.
Who are you? Marcos? You should be tired of this small-time shit. You'd make a fortune in this war. Plus, I hear you're a secret Spartan.
That was a long time ago. I'm a Kefalonian.
Hand it over. There you go, good as new. That bow is as strong as Heracles himself. Give it a try. Shoot your arrow at those dummies. Fair is fair. Are you going to get my wood? Those fucking bandits need a thrashing.
Fair is fair. I'll fix your wood problem.
Finally! Marcos sure is lucky he's got you as his scapegoat.
I'll take care of the bandits.
Make sure that you do. And be quick about it.
I'll deal with these bandits and get you the wood you need as fast as I can. Have patience. It won't take long.
Ha! If you knew how long Marcos has been feeding me excuses, you wouldn't be saying that. All right, I did something for you. Now you do something for me. Get my wood.
So where is the wood?
Come on! Ella! Here's where the ambush happened. I should look around. Hold up.
Why am I getting a mercenary icon there?
That's a lot of footprints. A group left this area, headed west.
Now which way is west? This way.
I need to sneak up on them.
First, it's a guard dog. I'm guessing there's no more have such an alliance.
Better check that out.
Just me looking for trouble again.
That must be the bandit camp I'm looking for.
So many bandits are here. Not to mention there is a dog.
Get the animal first! You're as good as dead! Who did this? Oh no! I'm going to see if that hurt. The archer could be anything. Take cover! Now! They shot from here! A direct hit. Need to stay alert. Archers! Seek shelter! Take cover! Hurry!
What the hell?
Gotta find the archer. These arrows could be an intruder.
Dun dun dun. There are two more left, right?
I'd better take some lumber back as proof. That old bag won't just take my word for it.
All right. All of the major alliance gone. Now loot everything.
smother it!
Alright. We've got that taken care of.
Oh, look, it's Marcus's mighty champion. Ha! Don't tell me you actually did what I asked.
I tracked the bandits and sent them to Addis. Your wood should arrive in town soon.
And you expect me to believe the word of a mercenary?
I didn't expect you to believe me, so I brought this. Here's your proof. A sample of the special wood you want so badly. These bows you're making had better be worthy of Apollo for all the trouble I've gone to.
By the gods! You sure you work with Marcos? He's never once delivered on a promise. Incredible.
I might work with him, but we're nothing alike. I'm true to my word.
Then take your pay. Give none to Marcos.
Sammy, I wonder if we'll be able to leave without getting into a brawl. This place never changes.
What is this quest about? Temple of Zeus.
Mighty Cephalus, I entreat you, send us a champion, someone worthy of your mighty spear. Help your priestess in her hour of need.
I'm the only one here, but maybe I can help you.
Oh, Alexios, you startled me.
Why are you looking for a champion?
I need someone worthy to win the spear of Cephalus. I've been deciphering some of the sanctuary stone carvings. They say the spear was hidden in the caves beneath Kefalonia when the temple was built. You could get it for me, couldn't you? I can give you a reward.
If the spear is in the caves, I'll find it.
Well, maybe you were sent by Cephalus.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, thank you. I'll prepare a spot in the sanctuary.
Now let's see. Yep. Cool stuff. Melisani Cave, coast of Goliadai. Where is coast of Goliadai? Your mercenaries there. On my right side there's an undiscovered location. Okay. Let me make sure that mercenary is tracked as well. Mr. Bounty Hunter, I'll see you later. So my objective is there, eh? Maybe this way. Because the lake doesn't have anything. Hello? I going? A dead end. Really? Dead end is all I get. Where is the other? Nothing. Literally nothing. And what about this place? Why can I not go here? Just say, guys, we're back. Now then, let's see. How? Like, why can we not go inside this place? I don't understand that. So I do not find any chests left in this so-called bottomless cave, and that area this area is kind of nothing. Locked. Quite literally, there's nothing here. Or oh, okay. Wait, what? This place goes outside. Yeah, this place goes outside. Not where my quest objective is. So where's my quest objective? If it is not here, then where? I'm really not understanding this place. I think I should increase my brightness a little. Should. It was a little too dark for me to see stuff. Nothing. I looted that chest, so where's the other chest? I've looted this chest. And everything here. I'm getting confused AF. Literally, I checked. Is there any other part that I'm missing here? Who knows? I'll come back here later. This is annoying. I'll come back here later. Let's see. Acquire wolf's fur. Okay. I didn't really understood. What else is there to like check? I don't understand. Anyway, what ability should we? Lol. Let's take this one. We'll take this one later. So how do I get wolf fur? Never mind, that's also a quest we can do later. Let's talk to Marcos, shall we? There's apparently another quest there. I'll take that and then go talk to Marcos.
Ella. See?
How'd it go with Marcos?
How it always goes. I didn't get my money, and I'm running another errand for him.
Why do you let him boss you around?
I owe him a debt from the past.
Oh, did you borrow me?
Not that kind of debt. Few people would take in a runaway they caught thieving. I was just a kid.
Huh. I'm just a kid, and I've done pretty good for myself.
What do you want, Phoebe?
You know Kausos?
The town on the other side of the island. Why?
People there are sick, and my friend Kina is too. There is a blood fever. They say it's a curse, and they need help from the gods.
I told you, I'm not a god.
But Ikaros!
Is a bird.
That doesn't mean you can't help.
Ah, all right. I'll look into it.
Ah, here you are, and not a moment too soon.
I've dealt with the bandits and gotten the wood for the bowyer.
I had every confidence in you, my friend.
Well, your plan?
Right. The Cyclops and I have a score of drachmi to settle. The same score as you, my rough and tumble friend.
He wouldn't be after me if it wasn't for you, my friend.
Right. But I swear, this will put an end to it. If he insists on sending his goons after us, we'll make sure his last good day was yesterday.
Let's hear it then. What do I have to do?
What will we do, you mean? As the brains to your brawn, I consider it a joint effort.
Of course you do.
Think, what does the Cyclops value most? His men? His land? His ships? No, his obsidian eye.
Get to the point, Marcos.
Oh, fine. We're going to steal it.
Are you crazy? You borrow his drachmi, then you steal his eye?
Having it means we win. Then it goes to market. We kill 2 birds with 1 obsidian eye.
He'd better hold still, or he'll lose both eyes.
No, no! It has to be done without the Cyclops knowing. You cannot be seen.
Then my new bow will come in handy.
He keeps the eye in his house. It's too valuable to wear out. A wise choice until you show him the error of his ways. Wait for the sun to set, sneak in, and then bring me the eye.
Fine. But you won't get away with being cheap.
Cheap? You wound me, Alexios.
It's your defining trait.
Bring me the eye and I'll prove you wrong. Remember, not a soul can see you.
Got it.
Pull this off and our heads won't be the Cyclops' trophies when he comes back.
Now to find the eye. If it's as valuable as Marcos says, it'll be hidden.
Alright, let's see.
Hello, Eye. I see you.
Lol. Hello, I. Okay. Interesting. What else can be there? Is that all? I see.
Easy now.
Best stay out of sight. I need cover. If I'm quiet, I can hide in the bushes.
Yes.
Harry, find cover!
All right.
Arrows! Protect yourself!
What do you think you're going, bro?
Alpha Niacha!
Malaka. Must be some eye to have that much protection. I have to stay out of view.
Let's see. Scary that guy and drop him down here. Ain't that good? Too far. Uh-huh.
Who shot these?
Pain.
working out here?
Get to shelter! The arrows are coming from over there!
All right. And anyway,
Get out of the open! They're firing from over there! How'd they get here? Let's take a look.
What the?
done. Come on. Takes such a long time to get stealth. Now this part is done. Let's take care of the other guys. Okay. Let's go here and wait for that guy to come.
person that did this will die. I'll find him alone.
You'll find me alone, eh? Alright, that guy wasn't marked, but no problem. It's all the same. It's all the same. Come in, come in. Come, come, come. I'm waiting for you. So only these two are left, and that guy. All good.
I know where the archer is.
Okay, she's not coming here. Let's see. Now this. Phew. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, I got a better bow. There's one thing outside. Let's go. This mission should take us to one more level. Alright. Wow.
Come on.
Let's find that customer.
I should have known it was you who'd ask for the fur, Zelos.
And I should have known it was you to get them for me. Alexios is always on the job.
Don't tell Marcos. He'll get jealous.
I posted publicly to give the others a chance, but you're always so keen.
What are the pelts for this time?
The Athenians want armor for the war. Good protection for them. Good drachmi for me.
Here they are, all accounted for.
In record time, too. Take your pay, it's well earned.
Stay out of trouble, Ilos.
You should take your own advice.
Not much daylight left. Let's go, Phobos.
No, I need to go.
Ella.
Be careful!
Do you know how many of his guards were there? All for a fucking rock.
This rock could buy a house, my friend.
And yet, it's still not enough to pay back to Cyclops.
Oh, don't be upset. Think of all the fun we've had.
Right. Your fun, my blood. You can't keep dragging me into things, Marcos.
This will work, I promise you. Would I lie to you?
Don't make me answer that.
Take the eye, but don't sell it yet. No vendor would believe we came by it lawfully. They know exactly who it belongs to.
Fine.
Better your pocket than his socket.
I think that's enough for one day. Here, Marcos.
Oh, wait! I saw a boat. One I've never seen before.
So?
The vessel's too good for this dirty town. It must be the Cyclops, and he brought friends.
He's back. Ugh. I can never catch a break, can I?
Take them out, and that's one less thing to deal with. Besides, these strangers look rich as Chrysos. The Cyclops pays them well. It's win-win, my friend.
It can't hurt. What do I have to lose?
You? You're a winner if I ever saw one.
Then where are they?
In an abandoned house on the eastern coast. Who knows what golden fortunes shine in their hideout? Send them to Hades, then loot them for all they have. We'll be rich!
I'm keeping some of these golden fortunes, though. No negotiations.
Not even a drachme for the man who sent you?
The rest goes to pay your debt. These are my terms.
Oh, fine, fine. Now teach those strangers what it means to be Kephalonian. Draw blood or bleed.
Incredible. Now, where was that thingy? So let's see. What do we have to do? On my inventory side, let's dismantle these. This is good. Still don't have a helm. Okay. Trade goods, golden statue. Okay, we can trade that later. Right. Isn't that better? Now let's take a look. Right. M to meditate, okay. To swap weapon. Right, let's see where is our quest objective. Okay. Hello. Jump down.
By the gods, what's happened here?
Take them away. You're murderers! Murderers!
Arrows came from over there.
It's better. Let's talk to them.
You're a hero!
That priest came from the underworld. Some man of the gods.
The real God sent you. Time to go. We're well enough to travel, but need healing.
Before you go, take my drachmi. It can't pay for what you gave us, but it's all we have.
Forget about that. Just travel safely.
You're a gift from the gods, Eagle Bearer. I hope they bless you.
Bye, Kina. Be safe.
Okay. Interesting. Now let's see. Ouch. What are these? What a great picture, anyway. So it's better if I go straight. Once I'm enough leveled and the bounty hunter is dead, I'll be super happy. Let's see what this guy needs.
Misthios! Fresh vegetables for your journey. The juiciest in Kefalonia.
I'm not really in the market for vegetables.
No one is. Our stock is practically decomposing.
We're trying to make enough rachmi to get out of Kefalonia. It's about time we moved on.
I know what you mean.
Wait. Creosa. You think he could help us?
I think he could.
You'll have to tell me what it is first.
Are you scared of sharks, Misthios?
I'm not scared of anything.
That makes one of us. A very hungry one swims in our way of leaving Kefalonia.
A shark?
He guards a precious necklace. We get it, sell it, and leave Kefalonia. The old bandit who found it first buried the necklace on the shore, near a temple.
And the fool didn't think. Water rises. Now the necklace may as well belong to the shark. Vegetable drachme is all right, but necklace drachme is best.
I know what it's like to want to leave Kefalonia.
Who wouldn't? We have nothing here. As many vegetables as we please, but no hope.
It's buried in a chest. If you get it for us, we'll take what we need to get out, and you can keep the rest.
All right, I'll kill your shark.
You'll skewer him.
You'll find him deep in the ruins of Granit down south.
To the shark's temple I go.
I'll never look at another vegetable again after this.
Lol. Let's see. Who is our shark? Shark with the vagrant. Lol. Okay. Take care of that later. Lol. Cannot leave through another way. So what I'm gonna do now is go through this way. It's my damn horse. As long as that annoying bounty hunter doesn't come, I'm safe enough to take care of these guys.
The abandoned house and the people.
Alright, so these are the only ones, but... Oh, there's a chest here. Good. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here.
By my side!
Oh, okay. No one else here? I don't see anyone. Guess not.
They always run!
Okay, why is this guy on my back? Was supposed to be somewhere else. So what is he doing here so soon?
Douse the flames now!
No. This is not gonna do anything to him.
They'll be on high alert here.
That they will. You know what? Yeah. Oh, okay. Is anyone gonna come here even? Keep sleeping. There's some stuff here. That guy is like...
Get down, now! The arrows came from over there.
All right.
Swear I heard something. Eh? Shut your hole or I'll shut it. Huh. Guess it was nothing.
Shit.
I normally have someone else do the field work. I don't suppose you know how to get this stain out.
It comes with the territory.
Then you're just the misthios I'm looking for. A clean slaughter. Very good work.
Not much sympathy for the men who work with you.
Not with me. For me. Employees. Now ex-employees, I suppose.
So you don't work for the Cyclops?
Your kind aren't usually believers of myth.
Not the monster. The man. You are an outsider. Why are you here?
Indeed, I'm not from Kefalonia. I'm here because what I'm looking for is. If you'll follow me, Alexios.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm Elpinor of Kira. How do I know your name? I did what you did. I asked and people told me.
Tell me who sent you.
An inquisitive nature. Good. That will help.
You know more than you let on.
Knowing you is in my best interest. And knowing me is in yours. My prized possession was stolen and brought to Ithaca. Penelope's woven shroud. I need you to steal it back.
The shroud of Penelope? The wife of Odysseus? You're joking!
A piece of it, yes.
Impossible. If it existed, it would be priceless.
Which is why I want it back.
Ithaca's not a small island. I need more information.
I'd start at the home of Odysseus. Well, what's left of it. An inspiring tale. A reunion of past lovers.
All right. I'll do it.
Don't expect it to be easy.
That's why it will cost you.
Then it's agreed. There's a rowboat in the harbor. Use it. It's not meant for open water, so be wise. When you have the shroud, meet me in the Temple of Zeus.
I will.
Oh, and misthios, don't fail.
Okay. Let's go back and loot all these places, actually. There's still two up there. Alright, this is probably everything. Yep. So now that this is everything, let's see what's the reliance. So this will be my next objective, which is there. Okay.
Headed to the house of Odysseus on a tiny boat. Let's try not to piss Poseidon off, shall we? The legendary shroud. Elpenor wasn't lying.
Just knew it. Let's just say that. Okay. As I thought there would be a enemy there. So there's this many enemies. So
Hey, get me out of here.
yeah, sure. Done.
All the years I've lived on Kefalonia, I never realized the mighty Odysseus' palace was here.
Let's see where are they going. Okay. He comes here.
Wonder how long they've been here. See anything?
No, nothing.
Bring me a keg.
Down.
Where's the dog is coming?
You find the trail.
No sign here.
Shark.
I'm on it.
Malaga! He got away!
Bah! I will cut them to little pieces here and burn.
Alright. One gone.
I've got the archers! The archer could still be out there. I'll find where he's hiding.
Let's see.
Who's whistling? Oh!
He's dead when I find him.
I'm going to see if they're still alive. Cover me!
No, just disappeared.
God protect me. Search harder, you idiot.
We'll make them breathe. Don't worry.
You got anything?
No sign here.
Gods take your mother, misthios. Go, now!
Going to take you down.
Let's move on. Going up there, eh? That won't help. Sleep, yeah.
You know the blade we took off that guy? Wonder if we're better off just melting it down instead of selling it.
Yeah. Thought so. Come, come. You go on.
You will not
Let's get out
regret
of here.
this, misthios.
Can you fight?
I'd be happy to. My thanks. I can't believe I let those Malakes sneak up on me.
Ithaca is a dangerous place to wander around on your own.
You're wandering around on your own. You're right. I can't fight a camp of bandits by myself. Could you help me to get to Odysseus' palace? I can pay.
I'll help you get to the palace.
Well, I'm in luck then. What do I call you?
Alexios?
I'm Odessa, named after the great Odysseus.
We should head to the palace while we have the chance.
No, no, no! Damn it! I've got a light! Shit!
see if I can sneak up on him.
Penelope shroud in the flesh. I mean cloth.
Please, do not waste any time. Where are you going?
What do you think? All right.
This is it? It's just rubble.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Something more grand. My parents named me Odessa. I'm Odysseus's namesake. I thought if I came here, I might understand him more.
Well, do you?
Not at all. Take me to my boat. I'll pay you there. Well, this is for you. Such a disappointment.
Why is that place so important to you?
Are you joking? Odysseus lived there, ruled there. He ended the Trojan War, eluded Scylla and Charybdis. He had everything. Loyalty, love, fighting spirit.
He had the attention of the gods, too. That caused him a lot of trouble.
And it made him a legend.
You look cute right now, as if nothing can get in your way.
I don't usually like being called cute.
In time, you'll learn to love all the things I have to tell you.
You seem so certain.
I've had lots of success in the past.
I'm sure you have.
So, what do you think?
I think I was in a much poorer mood before now. There's just so much I desire. To be as great as Odysseus. Where do I even begin?
If you want Odysseus' greatness, you have to do it your own way. He was famous because of his cunning. What have you done?
I've traveled all the way here.
To see the ruins of Odysseus' life, not to live your own.
I should know better than to take advice from a mercenary. Leave me.
Okay. Now where do I need to go? Let's see. Back here, eh? And I'm level 5, so wow. This is more useful. Hello. Okay. What is this? Mr. Bounty Hunter, before I start fighting with you, I find better gears. Forty-three, 43. This one's better. Right. Wow. What do you think you're gonna get me?
You know you can't. You should have turned down this bounty, Talos.
Whew.
Sorted out your drachmi troubles with Marcos, did you?
You know what? Save the game here. And nothing. Okay. Okay.
Alexios, good news, I hope.
Safe and sound.
Well done. And now the shroud is yours.
You don't want it? After all that?
I gained something more valuable today. For your troubles, misthios.
If I knew any better, I'd think you were testing me.
Perhaps. You did well, misthios. Tell me, how do you feel about killing a general in Megaris? Do this for me and earn double what you earned today. Are you up to the task? It would take you far away from Kefalonia. So far away you might never return.
Generals bleed like anyone else.
Good. What do you say?
I accept.
Splendid. You'll need a boat. You have one, don't you?
If I had a boat, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
A shame. It's too far of a swim, I'm afraid. Even for you.
I'll find one.
Good. I hope it's sturdy.
And why is that?
The seas are much more dangerous, I'm afraid. War is coming, and the wolf is on the wrong side.
You won't be disappointed.
When your job in Megaris is done, come find me at Pilgrim's Landing in Phokis.
Right. Alright, so now
I need a boat. I should go see the shipbuilder.
alright guys, so we've come to a certain point in this experience. We have discovered in certain ways that we can kill a general, or rather we have been given a contract to kill a general, but even until now I'd say we did not have much progress on the actual scenario of the quest. For a little bit, I'll be doing certain side quests and stuff, and when we come back in our next session, we're continuing our main quest to find a boat and then see where it will lead us to. Alright? Well then, it's good night for now. Stay safe, stay well. We will see you next time on our second episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Good night.